Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribe. Okay, but anyways, we're going to talk about this book. The book is called Then She Was Gone. It's a novel by Lisa Jewell. But yeah, we're going to talk about this book, and y'all better come get one of these. No, because this book was very, very good, and I have a lot to talk about. A lot. So let's get into it. So, this book reminded me of kind of like the movie Lovely Bones, and it kind of low-key is inspired by that. I felt a little, but this book was probably one of the best books I read in a long time. Well, the last one I read was good, but this was good. This was good because it had me hooked since the beginning. At first, it was like, okay, come on, get to the point. Then after like page, let me see, because I made notes. I'm like in my own like book club, so I made notes, and around page 8, that's when it started getting good. And I just have to say, because I'm gonna talk, Laurel. I'm gonna talk about you a lot in here. She's one of the characters, Laurel Mack. I feel so sorry for Ellie. She's like gone, but I feel so sorry for her. Because, Laurel, you have made this girl become somebody that she's not. You put her on such a high pedestal, so fucking high, to where she was scared to fuck up. She can't tell you nothing. She had to keep things to herself, because she told you one thing, you would have got mad at her. Because you put her at such a high pedestal that she was scared to fuck up. You know what's crazy though? Because the thing about Ellie, she was a popular girl. She was a popular kid. She was so popular. Like, she was popular. Good kid, great grades, but she was lacking kind of in math. We're going to get there. She was lacking kind of in math and stuff like that. Yada, yada, yada. She was lacking. But it just felt like she always had to prove herself to people, but to her mom. Because her mom she just wanted her to be so great. And it's like, you got 2 other kids that you need to be checking on. You got 2 other kids, Hannah and Jake. You have 2 other kids that you kick it to the curb, and you're only focusing on Ellie. Because I made a note. It was around page 10. It said, Laurel doesn't like child Hannah, her daughter Hannah. And I'm like, I noticed that. She didn't like Hannah. She didn't like her because Hannah she was chilled. She was a chilled girl. She wasn't like Ellie, but she just was chilled. But she always, like, Laurel always just, Ellie, like, Ellie was like the only child in the damn family. And then when Ellie went missing, here she goes. She was like, she wished that Hannah was gone instead of Ellie. And that kind of broke my heart a little, because it's like, how dare you say that? Which, no, like, for real, how dare you say that? So you saying that to your own child like that? Are you serious? Oh, I wish she was gone instead of Ellie. Because you put Ellie on such a high pedestal? Are you kidding me? Like, Laura, what's wrong with you? Like, are you serious? As a mother, that's how you act? Because then when she went missing, her whole world shift. I meant, my whole world would shift too, but like, remember, you have these other 2 kids. It's not, I understand that this one's missing, but you have these other 2 kids, and your husband Paul is trying his best with the other 2, still mourning, like, sad that the other one's missing, but he's trying his best to keep up with these 2. You only cared about 1. You didn't care about the other 2. You only cared about 1, and that's fucked up. We're gonna get to Laurel later. Again, because I gotta keep going. So around page 11, Ellie's like lacking in math. She needs a tutor, right? She got this tutor named Noelle. And Noelle, that's like sick lady, sick down. Like crazy ass fucking lady. So, she got a tutor. And they was tutoring and stuff, like at Ellie's house and stuff like that. She, tutoring, stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. And remind you that I don't think Laurel and them, I don't think they was like a wealthy family. They kind of was lacking money a little. So it was kind of hard for her to get a tutor. Anyway, I think, I don't know. But anyway. Oops. She got a tutor. Page 11, she was like, she just was talking down on Ellie. You know how older generations, you know how they get mad at Gen Z, millennials, how, oh, you guys don't want to work and, oh, like, talk down on us, right? That's how she was doing to Ellie. Ellie is a 15-year-old girl. She talking down on her, making fun of her grades, making fun of everything, just talking down on her. And then she just was jealous of her. Oh, I didn't go through this. I didn't, like, this was so, and Ellie was like, huh? Ellie just was feeling so uncomfortable around this lady. And it's like she wanted to tell her mom, but she was so scared. Because I think that they didn't have enough money, but I don't know, something, but like she was scared to tell her mom. I think she told her, I think she told her. I think she did, but I don't know. I remember. But she ended up not being her tutor anymore. Thank God. But it's just like, and then the thing about it is, Laurel, if my kid was getting, I would have been in the room. Because it's like, but the thing is, you didn't hear all that? How she was talking down on your daughter? I think she was home. You didn't hear all that? I would have heard that. I would have had a sense like, huh? I know she ain't not talking to my daughter like this. You didn't hear all that, Laurel? Okay. But then, it said in a book that Ellie was snobbish and stuff like that, but what do you expect? I think they went to a private school. What do you expect when she go to a private school? Like, what do you expect? You know? But then, when Ellie was disappeared, because I was like, okay, it was getting good, like, we had the backstory on her, that she just disappeared. It had me thinking, maybe, like, because I didn't get the full story, but when I was thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe she left because she felt like she had to always be the nice kid. She always had to make people happy and stuff, you know. That's how I feel like, maybe that's why she disappeared, you know. She probably wanted to run away from her life. But I was wrong. I'm just gonna talk about it now, but I was wrong. So, it was like months later, right? I think Ellie went to, it said she went to the library at night, but I think she went in the morning. She went to the library, and she just went there, right? And then I think she was going to walk home, or she was going there, I don't know. Walking, and then Noelle, the crazy lady, Noelle, right? She's like, oh, Ellie, hey, like, hi. Chatting, stuff like that. And then she was like, oh, can you come with me to my house? Right there, then and there, I'm like, oh my gosh. No, Ellie. No, Ellie, no. But then Ellie felt that, though. She was like, oh, I should not go this late. She felt that, but she just didn't do it. She just didn't trust herself. I was so bad. Because so many things would have been better if she would have just trusted herself. But she went to her house. And she never came back out of her house. And right then and there, I'm like, that girl kidnapped her. She did it. Noelle did it. I'm like, now it makes sense. And it's like, whoa. Skipping around a lot, But then Laurel started dating this dude. She started dating this dude named Floyd. I'm not trying to keep this video long, so I'm trying to go fast. Then she started dating this dude, Floyd. And he had this kid. The daughter's name is Poppy, right? Laurel's looking at her like, she looked kind of familiar. She's kind of looking like my daughter, Ellie. Mind you, Ellie's 15. Keep going. She's like, she kind of looked like my daughter. But she probably didn't catch it in her head because her daughter was missing and stuff like that. Before all that, I think they found out that they found, like, Ellie's remainings. That nasty ass lady Noelle, like, did nasty stuff to her. And they found her remainings. Let's just say that. They found her remainings, and it was sad, but they found that she was dead. But you get what I'm saying? Like, right then and there, I'm like, something's off. First, I thought Floyd was messing with Ellie. Like, you know, because I know she's 15, but I thought because Floyd's parents were very young. I think his mom was very young, his dad's very older, so I'm like, okay, I think he was from the, you know, I thought that. But I was wrong. I'm trying to get to the point, but long story short, the baby was Ellie's. So Ellie was in that basement for 10 years. She was in that basement for 10 years. Noelle, nasty ass, had her down there for 10 years. Because you know what Noelle said? Because it was in the book. Noelle was dating Floyd. And she couldn't have children. So she thought, because she was obsessed. She was obsessed with Ellie. That's why she was talking down on her. I forgot to mention. She was obsessed with her. She was obsessed. She's very obsessed. And she just made her have a baby. She got some sperm and made her have a baby. And it felt so sad. Because then when she had that baby, she left her down there to die. And that's when she was gone. She left her down there to die. And I felt so sad for Ellie. But the thing about it is that in the book, Laurel was like, because damn, I'm going all over the place. Floyd finally confessed that he's not the real biologically father because Noelle told him that he's not the real father and she's not the real mother. Oh, because you want to know why? Because she didn't carry the baby. Ellie did. She faked like she did, but she didn't. She just was trying to, me and Floyd and the baby gonna be a big happy family, you know? So, this was a lot. She confessed. Later on that, then she ended up, she died. I think he killed her. I don't know. She died. She got her karma. So that happened, and then he sent her this like video message of like, he confessed that Poppy is not a child, that Poppy was Ellie's, and he felt so bad and stuff like that, yada yada yada. He told Laurel. The thing was crazy is towards the end of the book, he waved out of the window, he got in his car, he left. Right then I knew, I was like, he's gone, he's not coming back. So later after that would happen. So now, I know I'll kind of go up, y'all gotta read this book, okay? Now Poppy's with Laurel, etc. Yeah. But the thing about it, Laurel was on that ass. Laurel started to investigate because she's like, something's just not right. Something's just not right. Because she was noticing why does this little girl look so much like my little girl, Ellie? You know, Ellie was her favorite. She just was putting the puzzles together and then she cracked the code. And he figured out that she did. You know, that's why he confessed. You know? So it's like, I'm proud of Laurel that she figured it out. But it's like, I'm glad she didn't get hurt. I'm glad she didn't die. Then another thing I want to go over is Hannah. Hannah is the middle child, right? Laurel was like, something's off with my daughter. Like, something's off. Laurel was cleaning like her place and stuff like that. Hannah's place. She just was cleaning for her. Then she found this note, and a note was from a person named T. Let me just tell you something. Ellie was dating a boy named Theo. They were very good, happy couple. Noelle was jealous of them too. She was obsessed with them too. But she was dating him before she disappeared. Come to find out, I knew it. I just knew it. Because she did not want to tell Laurel. Just did not. Hannah dated Theo. Laurel was like, huh? In her head, she was like, huh? You like your sister's boyfriend? And you know she's gone, but you like him? She still don't like it to this day. Toward the end of the book, she didn't like it. You know? Like, ew, that's nasty. You get what I'm saying? And come to find out, they're dating and they got married and lived happy after. But Laurel never liked it. Laurel never liked it at all. She was like, no. But she just kept it cool because she wanted to get back her grace with her daughter. Because her daughter, she pushed her daughter away, and her daughter just did not want to fuck with her no more. And that's what Laurel, that's what you get. I'm glad she did that. I'm glad she pushed it away because you only cared about this one and not the other two. So that's what you get. But luckily, they're back in great graces. Another thing I want to mention before I end this is Jake was dating this girl, he's still dating her in the book. Dating this girl named Blue. Blue told Laurel ass, I have a bad feeling about your boyfriend, Floyd. She said something about him I just don't like. She said he got a dark aura. She said something about him I just don't like. And she was right. And Laurel told her, she was like, you know what, you right. She was right all along. Because, remember, she found that on her own, Floyd is something's not right with Floyd. So, she later found out and stuff like that. And she apologized to Blue and everything just was working out. But yeah, y'all, I'm done talking about this book. Y'all, if you haven't read this book, read it. But if you read it, let's chat down below because it's just so much information happening in this book. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Like, look at this. Look how many notes I made. Like, look. Can y'all see? Like, look. Okay, here we go. Look at all these notes. Look, like, you see that? You see all that? Like, note after note after note. Like, this book was full with notes. Like, oh. But yeah, I get this book 8 out of 10. The only reason why is because I really wish that Ellie got out of that basement. I just really wished that she was alive. Some way, somehow, that somebody would have found her. Because it's so weird. It's like the police low-key didn't do shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, they really didn't. Because it's like, okay, if she went to this library, right? If that was the last place she was. Why on earth didn't y'all go to every fucking house that was over there? Because Noelle lived right across the street from the library. She lived right near the cafe. Why on earth did y'all not go through these people's houses? Just because she was disappeared. She was missing. So why the hell didn't y'all go into these people's house? Everywhere in these people's house. Why didn't y'all do that? You could have found her. You know what I'm saying? And I know Laurel was like, oh, I just going by her house all the time. Because she must have felt Ellie, like, was over there. It just wasn't her. But she just didn't, you know. Yeah, but, like, y'all just gave up. Like, y'all didn't go into these people's houses and knocked on their door and just searched. That's what y'all supposed to do when somebody's missing. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But, yeah. Book is good. I don't know if it's like a part 2, but I'm probably gonna get into more of her books. So I don't know what comes after this one, but I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna read the other ones. But yeah, y'all get this book. I think it's like $7, but I got this for free. But yeah, love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.